Children who grow up in traumatic environments learn to be invisible. And so then something very important happens in the brain where it stops planning for the future, because any plan for the future can change depending on whether your parent is drunk or not. And then if I was going to have a birthday party, I told all my friends and I got canceled. Now that hurts so much. So what happens when we get traumatized is we go into survival mode. We go into protective mode. And this is even mirrored like physiologically, where we have two states of the body. We have our catabolic state, where we're breaking things down. We're trying to survive the moment. And we have our anabolic state when we are building for the future. So when I encounter a tiger and I get a burst of cortisol, cortisol breaks down my muscle tissue to provide me with enough energy to survive. We are sacrificing the future to plan to survive the present. And that happens on a physiologic level. It happens on a mental level. So when you grow up in a traumatic environment where you are punished for thinking about the future, you can't plan for anything because your home environment is so chaotic. There's no rules, no organization, and you're focused on survival, that becomes baked in. And what happens when these people grow up is that they are bound by external stimuli. If there is some kind of pressure from the external environment, then I can act. But I cannot derive internal sense of motivation at all. Because now that there's an external deadline, I have to survive that deadline. So they go into this survival mode instead of this like being able to look into the future mode. And